Hello, I'm gonna show you a short introduction of new update to Kerbal Space Program called First Contract. If we try to start new game, we see now three options. Sandbox is essentially the same free-to-play option like before. The old career mode is now called Science, and what is new is career mode. This is a new addition to the update. This is basically science mode plus funds and contracts. Let's start a new game. I have already saved game in career mode. First, what we see is a new screen. In the upper part of the screen, this is the funds screen, because every part of the ship now has its own cost. This is a reputation screen. More reputation, more access to the better contracts. And on the right we see screen or the panel how much science we have. Science is needed to create a new development that give us access to the new parts of the rocket. This small screen shows a contract that we decided to choose, and every contract has some title, what we need to test, and additional requirements that are needed to make contract successful. Basically it looks like this, that there are some 4 or 5 conditions, like we need to be on Kerbin, we need to fly in atmosphere, we need to be on specific altitude, or have some specific velocity. When all conditions are met, we test our part by running it via staging. So we cannot use the start on the engine that we want to test. We need to run it later. We have now a new building. This is mission control. And then you have on the left all achievements, all contracts that is available to you. For each contract is different. You see this by seeing 1, 2 or 3 stars. This is contract I done already. This is how every contract look like. We see short description, we see how much prestige we can get, we see objective to do, and what we achieve in reward. We do basically contracts for funds, because now, as I said before, every rocket part has its own cost, and we cannot build a ship like in Sandbox. And of course it's not better to fail contracts, because we lose funds, which can be very dangerous for us if we want to create better new rockets. And of course, if we complete such achievement, we got science. So this is additional method now to gain science point, not only to perform scientific experiments in space. Okay, I think I choose this one. Or maybe not. Oh, okay, I chose it. Now we see what I have to do. I can have more than one contract active at the moment. Every contract has deadline. I have 1 year to do this, so we don't need to be fast. Now we see my ship. It looks kinda lame, but don't worry. When we do our contracts, we must construct the ship a bit different. I will later show you why. So I decided to give some solid booster that we test later on this ship, and some liquid fuel engines in the side. Okay, I give one additional fuel tank because I strongly suspect that this is not enough to give me high altitude. I like this ship. We will see. So we now try to start the ship. One small change: when you start the ship, thruster level is now in the middle from the beginning, not like before it was on 0. Okay, I see 2 contracts. It is possible to fulfill 2 contracts at once with 1 mission. Why not? It depends on what contract we choose. I hope I will have enough fuel. We are in the atmosphere, and look on the right part of the screen when you see the contract window. The green tick shows what part of the requirements we already fulfill. In my case, it looks I need to be a bit higher. You should see that in a moment, I think. It looks the fuel is running low, and I may be not able to achieve desired velocity. In contract screen you see 3 green ticks. Oh, another 2. So I am too high and my velocity is too low. Okay, we have no fuel. This is kinda lame of me. It looks I will not fulfill the contract. So let's try to land. Fortunately I have parachute. It's very needed and very useful. You may notice that I didn't drop my side rockets. Every ship is kept intact. No dropping parts. I will show you why. We have to wait a bit. I accelerate some screen. Unfortunately, as you see, I will land on sea, not on the land. That was tough landing. Fortunately, astronauts survived. Okay, let's recover the vessel. This is the reason I told you about why we need to construct our ships different, because now you see every recovered part give us some funds back. So let's try not to destroy parts of our rocket. It would be unnecessary waste of money. Of course, we got our funds back minus the cost of used fuel. Not bad. Our astronaut survived and is ready for another mission. And we have more reputation, maybe better contract we can access next time. And this is basically how it looks after the new update to Kerbal Space Program. Basically, we need to earn money to spend this money to building our parts. I hope I clear you a bit what the new updates looks like. So happy building, happy fulfilling contracts. Bye.